Hi friends, welcome to the channel Unshackling Sudoku and Puzzles. So both of my previous videos were walkthrough of the puzzle type featured in ongoing Puzzle Ramayana contest. I got a request from one of our viewers to give some basic knowledge of Pentominas border puzzles, which is also in the ongoing contest. So I have taken this puzzle. The setter of this puzzle is Murat. So he is one of the excellent authors we have today. He is one of the contributing puzzle masters in gmpuzzles.com. If you see this puzzle, how beautifully it is designed. See, he has used all the pentominos except the two, and but those two pentominos are used in the form of borders. So at the T and the U. So there are exactly 12 pentominos. So pentomino is nothing but a 5-cell region. So all the 5-cell regions, all the possible 5-cell regions are only 12 shapes, and he has used all the 12 shapes. And if you see, all these 12 shapes he has used are in the alphabetical order. So it starts from here: F I L N P T U V W X Y Z. So how beautiful is that? That is the beauty of a handcrafted puzzle. So the puzzle is taken from GM Puzzles website. GM Puzzle is one of the best sites for puzzles and sudokus, and if you are looking for some beautiful and some very good handcrafted puzzles, then you should look out for this site. I'll add the link of the site address and even the link of the puzzle interface if you want to solve it yourself in the description below. So do have the look. So coming on to the Pentominas border puzzle, the alphabets given are nothing but the shape that will be formed with the 5-cell region. So an inventory of the 12 shapes are already given with the rules. You can have a look. So F means there will be a F shape region, I means an I shape region. So there are 10 alphabets here and 2 borders. So border is nothing but between the two cells, both the cells will be of different region. So you cannot have this cell and this cell in the same region, because there is a thick line differentiating that they both are of different regions. And whenever you form a pentomino, no two same shape. For example, if there is an F here, for example this is an F here, you cannot form an F again near to it. So an adjacent shape to an F will never be a same alphabet, same F I mean. So these are the rules. So let's continue the puzzle. If you see this Z, okay, let us go with the X, a very easy one. There is only one possible way for the X to be fulfilled. So if you see, there is no other way for the X to be fulfilled. So X cannot come here. So one of the line has to come down. So there is only one way for the X to be fulfilled, and it is this way. So this shape can either be W or any other shape. So what happens if it is a W? So this cell is stranded. As the rule says, all of the cells have to be part of a pentomino. So it is a 10 by 10 region, that means 100 cells. So there will be 20 pentominos, and it is not necessary that we have to use all the pentominos in the inventory given. So there might be some pentominos that are not used, but a rule is that same shape, two same pentominos of the same shape cannot be adjacent to each other. So if we make this as W, it's only one way that a W can form if we connect this cell to the W, and if we do so, we have a cell that is standard and not used by any of the pentomino. So we conclude that this shape will not be W and it is a V. So now this W has to go somewhere, and it has only one way to go, neither this way, because then you will overlap with the other shape. So this is the W. So here we come. This either can be Y or any other shape, but we are not sure. So if it is a Y, you can have here also like this or like this, right? So let's see what is the puzzle, what is the shape here. And so if you see the Z, this Z has two possibilities, right? Either this way or this way. So both the ways we are using this cell and this cell, right? So this cell is not used. So what happens if we have a Z like this? This cell will be a part of a Y, and for the Y to be fulfilled, there has to be one more cell extended, and we have 5 cells here, which is forming an I instead of a Y, right? So we conclude that the Z should be the other way around, and There is only one possibility for the Y now. As you can see, Y will have a shape with four cells straight in a line, right? So there is no such shape here except this one. So you don't have any four lines. If you have this, these two cells will be part of the different pentominoes, and we cannot form it in a single pentomino. So the only possible way is this one. Now for the Y, the another cell, the extra cell will be either this way or this way. So if you have it this way, this cell is stranded. So the only way is this. And then this cell is continued, it cannot go up. So it has to be a different pentomino, the same way. So we have come here. So if we extend this, this cannot be a part of V. So because we have three cells this way and three cells vertical and three cells horizontal, right? So you cannot connect this to V. So it is this way. And again, if we connect this line to this, it forms another V, and there is one more V here. So there are two V's, two pentominos of the same shape together, adjacent to each other, which is not possible. So it has to be N. And the only possible shape for the V here is this, right? So this cell has to go straight, as it cannot cross this thick line, and it becomes a T. Now if you see, this kind of instances usually occur in a pentomino puzzle. So you have four cells, 1, 2, 3, 4, and only one way to make this pentomino outwards towards the fifth cell. So all the four cells will be part of a pentomino, and the fifth cell that is coming out, the first cell, will be completing that pentomino. So it is a P now. Now if you just see this N, there are many possible ways for this N actually, but only one possible way will work. So if this cell is part of an N, the N has to go 3 cells straight and then turn and 2 cells straight, right? So either 2 cells straight and turn, then 3 cells straight. So either way, if this is the cell for the N, then at one point of time you will stranded the 2 cells here, or you won't form an N here, right? So this cell is not part of the N, and the only one possible way is, the other possible way is this one. So you form a V here again. As you see, you form a V again here. So you have already a V, and one more way is this one. So if you see this one, you form a V again here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This cell has to continue to form a pentomino, and you form a V again. So we get to know that neither of this N is working with the middle cells. So let's start with the N with the corner cells. So if this is the part of the N, this can work, right? What happens if this is the part of the N? This also works. Just a second. Okay. So both the ways the N has to work, and it has to go this way, right? So if you have this N like this, it has to go this way, or if you have an N like this, it has to go this way, right? So both the ways, it can go any way. And okay, see the I forgot to mention that. If you see the I, there is only one way. Either there are actually two ways, either this way or the other way, right? So we got the I. Now the L has to continue this way, and the N has to continue this way. So how the other pentomino affects how one pentomino affects the other two pentominos, you can see here. So this cell has to continue this way, and this cell again has to continue this way. So what happens if these two cells are not part of a single pentomino? So we get a cross here, right? So sorry, we get a cross here that this pentomino cannot go this. Now what happens here is, to form a 5-shape region, this pentomino has already 4 shapes, and the 5th shape will be here or the other way, somewhere here. But this pentomino, this shape has now only 2 or 3 cells. So we conclude that this cell has to be part of this pentomino. Again the same thing, So if you don't have, if these two cells are different pentominos, you again cannot form this as a single pentomino, as you will form an n here again, a n here and an n here. So this shape will be different, and again this shape will be stranded and it won't form a 5 cell region. So this is again a part of this pentomino. And the logic which I said you here, if you have 4 cells inside one of the group of cells and the 5th cell has only one way to go up, if you see this one, there are 4 cells, 1 2 3 4 inside, and the 5th cell is this. So all these 5 cells will form a P, right? So you have 2 P's adjacent to each other. That means one of these 5 cells, one of these 4 cells will be part of a different pentomino, and that is only this pentomino. So we form an L here, and this has to go this way, right? Okay, now the F1. So if you see F, and an F will always be formed inside a 3 by 3 matrix. So a whole 3 by 3 matrix is used for an F, not outside it, right? So you have to have 3 straight lines in an F at any possible time, and at any time there will be 3 straight lines in an F, either this way or any way, right? So if you have 3 straight lines here, the F cannot be formed. So you need to have one cell behind that 3 straight lines and one cell in front of these 3 straight lines. So we conclude that this F has to go this way. Only 3 straight lines will be formed this way, and we get an F here. So if you see this pentomino again now, it has to either go up or towards the left. If it goes towards the left, you have an n pentomino again, and there is an n pentomino here. So it will contradict the rule. So it has to go this way, and again we have 4 cells and only one cell that is outside that 4 cells, which will form a 5 cell region as P, right? Now to end this puzzle, this can either be a P or not a P, right? So what happens if this is a part of a P? This again 4 cells and only one cell which will form a P again. So we conclude that this is not a part of a P and it has to go this way. Now what happens if this cell is a part of the P, right? So if this cell is part of the P, you have only few combinations that will make this pentomino work, and it is, one is this, but this won't work because one cell is stranded, right? Other is this, it will also won't work because these 3 cells are stranded and it doesn't form a pentomino. And other one is this, again one cell is stranded. So if you see, this cell is not part of the P and it has to go down, and only one way to make that work is this. And again if you see, this cell and this cell are different pentominos, then you form an L here and a P here again. So we are forming a P again, so which is not possible because 2 P's cannot be adjacent to each other. So we conclude that this cell is part of this pentomino, and again if you extend this, it forms an F, so it has to be a W and a P here. So we have solved this puzzle. It was a great puzzle. What a beautifully designed puzzle. So if you like the puzzle, do like and comment on the video. If you want any other puzzles to be solved, please subscribe to the channel. I will add the link in the description below for the interface of solving online yourself, and the puzzle website gmpuzzles.com, where you will find some very beautiful handcrafted puzzles. So all the puzzles in the GM puzzle sites are handcrafted, no computer generated puzzles. So thank you for watching the video.